This video is for you if you are currently in a bad moment, a bad day, a bad week, and you want to snap yourself out of it. I'll help you with this. Remember, just because it's a bad day doesn't mean it's a bad life. I know it's so easy to fall into starting to see everything that's bad, everything how we don't want it to be, everything that's negative. But remember, it's not a bad life. It's just a bad moment, a bad day, a bad week, a bad period in your life. It's gonna pass. I know it's gonna pass. But right now, it's like the universe put you into this situation for a reason. Is there something you gotta learn? Is there something that you haven't learned? Is there some message behind this? And I know while we are going through this, it can be very hard to see it, but there's a quote that I read the other day, and it said, "What if your breakdown is just another breakthrough?" And it really opened my eyes. I'm like, oh my God, yes. What if the breakdown I'm going through right now is that just another breakthrough? It's just something that I'm meant to see on the other side, that I'm meant to grow from the other side. So if you're going through anything right now that is not positive or doesn't feel like it's serving you, it is. There is something bigger. It was meant to happen the way that it just happened. Allow yourself to also be in it. I think the worst thing sometimes is when we're going through something like this and we're having a bad moment is we're judging ourselves for it, right? We believe, oh, I shouldn't be feeling like this right now. This is wrong. And the more we have these thoughts, the more we will actually ignore ourselves and these emotions to come through, because your body wants to feel this right now. Your body wants to experience this right now. And the more that you're trying to push it away, the more it's going to keep lingering around. And so not judging yourself for the way that you're feeling right now is so important. One of my more tactical things I like to do when I feel this way is I like to really see emotion as energy in motion. So when I'm feeling low in my emotions and I'm feeling sad, I'm feeling angry, and my emotions are more on the lower side, I like to understand that there is energy that is stuck in my body and energy that needs to move through my body. And so it's very easy to, when you're already feeling low and bad and sad, to stay in your bed and not move, or feel like you're not able to move. But actually, that is doing the opposite, because that energy needs to move through your body for that emotion to be let go. So what you can do is finding some type of ways to move your body. If that's going on a walk, going into nature, shaking, even just shaking your body, dancing in your room, finding some ways, even if the dancing is slow and sad and you're crying and all of that, but even just by you embodying what wants to come up, it's gonna help you really relieve that. When we understand that emotion is energy in motion, a lot of times this can get stuck in the body because there's no way for it to move, and you can move it by movement, whichever shape or form. If that's also breath work, yoga, walking, dancing, shaking, find a way that makes you feel good, but that's gonna help with that energy that is stuck in the body. Now, whenever I feel like I'm in a bad mood, what really helps me is I focus on the future and I focus on possibility. One of my favorite words is possibility, because possibility, there's a lot of hope in that word. There is a lot of, oh my God, life can get better. This is not everything. There's so much more out there than what I'm feeling right now. And when you focus on possibility and what you can create, and you focus on moving forward and understanding that there's so much more, you're more likely to snap yourself out of it. Because one other thing you can do with that is, has there ever been proof in your life where life was great and you were able to create more of the things that you wanted? And I'm sure you will find at least one thing in your life in the past where things were going great, where things went into the right direction. See that as proof that it is possible, and play in the realm of possibility and how life can change in an instance. In an instance. Everything is energy. It can literally change in an instance if you allow yourself to shift that into, what can I create? what is possible for me rather than what is not. And so when you're connecting with that thing from the past, don't think about necessarily the things that you did, but more of what did you feel? How did you feel? What emotions were you in? And connect with that feeling. And you will probably feel like, oh, that feeling is coming up. What did I do? Was it more joy, more fun, meeting friends, going after your dreams and goals, and believing in yourself and connecting with these emotions, with those feelings? And then you're more likely to do the things that you need to do because you're so deeply connected with that. So trying to move from the mind into the body and just noticing what feelings come up as you shift into what you've already created, and remembering that you are capable of doing it all over again. And the next thing, I can't stress this enough, because when everything is energy, we also sometimes forget, I'm guilty of that too, that the things that we watch on our phone, the series, the movies, the people that we talk to, the conversations that we have, everything is energy. So when you're currently feeling in a low mood, or not in a good state, ask yourself, what am I watching? Am I consuming news that are not making me feel good? Am I having conversations with people that are making me feel low and that are actually feeding to the negativity? Are you constantly complaining? Are your friends constantly complaining to you? Is everyone very negative, and is no one in your life currently trying to be positive and do the things that you want to do? This is such an important thing. There were many, many parts of my life where I had to snap myself out of it, and I had to let people go because I realized that they were draining me, that they were not the energy I wanted to be in. It wasn't a good energy to be surrounded with. And I felt that, and I noticed that, and I let it go. And the moment I let that energy go, I could literally feel myself shifting. I could feel myself becoming the version that I truly want to be. And that's how powerful you are. And that's how powerful the things that you watch are and the conversations that you have. So notice what it is that you're doing and then shift yourself into it. Watch podcasts, listen to podcasts, watch videos like this, read books that are getting you back into believing in yourself and into the positivity, into a much better energy, the one that you deserve to be in, because you are amazing and there's so many amazing things that life is still waiting for you to experience. I really hope you liked this one. If you did, please let me know down below. Subscribe to the channel. Find a way to contact me if it's through here or Instagram. I love to connect with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Sending you so much love, and until the next time.